As the playoffs at Worlds concluded, the power picks in each role evolved throughout the tournament. This is largely due to a difference in the play of different regions, as well as simply not as popular picks rising up to the top by the end of the tournament. As we go through the top 5 overpowered champions at Worlds this time around, keep in mind that this is for the playoff stage of Worlds, as well as, of course, we didn't factor in heavily banned champions as well. And, as always, there's going to be one champion for each role. Starting with the top lane, we have Ryze. He was a close second before the quarterfinals for top lane, but as the tournament progressed, Ryze was by far the most contested top laner, as well as being first pick worthy, and for good reason. His monstrous late game exceeds that of any other top laner, while his early game is still pretty powerful too, since he does of course have a targeted crowd control ability, as well as reliable damage. Added in the fact that he really has no viable counterpicks right now in the competitive meta when you play him top lane, and the fact that he can be played as a flex pick in mid lane in certain team comps, and you're left with an incredibly strong champion that brings a ton to your team, as well as to your overall team dynamic. For mid lane, we have Jace. Pawn's showcasing of this champion was absolutely stunning. Not only does Jace have great poke and wave clear, he has the all-in potential and burst to generate kill pressure while forcing mages into armor-oriented builds, despite still being ranged unlike other AD mid laners. His poke and burst damage and mobility he provides to teams is amazing, while still having crowd control too. Jace has everything that a good mid laner needs in his kit, and then some, not to mention that he scales incredibly well and is strong throughout all phases of the game, while still having good matchups versus both melee assassins and mages, making him a beast mid lane champion. For jungle, we have Rengar. Rengar did not see too much play earlier in the tournament due to heavy bans, but Dandy really showcased just how dominant this jungler can be. He's pretty much the only powerful jungler in the game that's left that has stealth ganks, and in addition, he has pretty decent crowd control, decent clear speed, and of course, amazing damage. Rengar is one of the few junglers who can actually 1v1 carries while still being able to make huge plays and snowball at an absurd rate. If you pick up just 2 or even just 1 kill on Rengar, it completely changes the game and can make you an unstoppable force that just rolls over the entire enemy team, and his kit makes it incredibly easy to set up that snowball too, so you're left with an extremely powerful jungler. For AD carry, we have Twitch. Twitch's playmaking and assassination potential really allows him to be an incredible AD carry pick, since his attack speed, steroid, and ultimate allow him to perform the exact same way any competitive AD carry would normally in teamfights, while also having the additional pick potential and assassination ability that no other competitive AD carries really have in their kits. This massive strength that he brings to the table that other AD carries cannot is what allows him to shine above as an amazing champion with incredible playmaking ability. And lastly, for support, we really just have a tie between Janna and Thresh, who were pretty much the only supports played consistently throughout the tournament. Since we did Thresh last time, let's talk about Janna. Janna's peel and kite ability exceeds that of any other support, and especially in an assassin-based meta, the ability for Janna to protect carries and completely shut down assassins is really just amazing. She counters a ton of mid laners, top laners, and junglers, all while still having a decent laning phase and giving incredible utility through move speed and ultimate plays. She can even go for aggressive ultimates to catch opponents out by getting behind them and then ulting them backwards. She just does the job that a support needs to do so well, and more, leaving her to be a great support champion in the current meta right now. And that's just about it. Worlds was pretty great this year. It was a bunch of awesome games, and here's hoping that we head into Season 5, it's going to be just as good. My name is Jeremy, and that's it for my video on the overpowered champions at Worlds post-group stage. Be sure to stay connected at facebook.com/gamingcurios, drop a like, share this video, and make sure to subscribe for some more awesome content in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.